girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
On polos and tees.
Truth be told, it's just the way I was born. I put my eyes on the road, and I'm on and on. From the break of dawn, I'm on and on and on and on.
On total comfort.
On polos and tees.
Truth be told, it's just the way I was born. I put my eyes on the road, total comfort.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, brought to you by On Premium Innovator and RW Promotions. I'm your cast assassin 47, and joining me on the desk is the Ever Green, Ever Beautiful, Elika FTW. How are you doing, Elika?
I'm doing great. Looks like we have quite a lot of audience watching us today because this is the rematch and a chance for Samurai Esports to once again prove themselves. It's actually Samurai Esports versus Team Mahi. We saw the same match day before yesterday, and I think the audience quite enjoyed it. But unfortunately, Samurai Esports, they didn't go for the second map. They forfeit and they gave up. But don't worry, I don't think that's going to be happening today. And you know what's the special part about today is, Nitish? That
Yes.
Marzel will be joining as the coach for Team Mahi today.
Yeah.
He will be sitting down over there coaching Team Mahi. So he'll not be playing, he'll be coaching. So you guys don't have to worry. This is legal to do. And yeah, Samurai Esports, well, I think it's Rex's last match. So I guess he's gonna put all in for his team. And so will Team Mahi over there.
Yep, Team Mahi. So yeah, the Marzel thing was kept as a bit of a surprise. So that is what I was.
I
That is
know
what I
the
was.
surprise, didn't I?
It's completely fine. I mean, it's completely fine. So that was the surprise that I was talking about in the chat as well, right? That Marzel is not going to be playing today, but then again, at the same time, he's going to be in that coach position in the lobby, and he's just going to be overseeing on whatever is happening between both of these teams, and he's going to be overseeing as to how exactly his team performs as well, and how well he has to evolve himself in order to fit in that specific position between all of these players. So yeah, it's definitely going to take some time, the coordination, the synergy. Throw time lagega, guys, but then again, Marzel, being a professional player from quite some time, I guess he's definitely going to do his job really, really good. But I guess we've got the map veto ready as well, Alika, so why don't we quickly switch on towards the map veto and see what are going to be these three maps that that both of these teams are going to be playing on. So starting off, we have my favorite map, Haven, being played, and following that is going to be Icebox, and then the decider is going to be your favorite map, Bind.
Yep, the bind is definitely my favorite back, and I think three of these maps they will satisfy me pretty much because three of them are the most played, and I like three of them really much. As starting the day off with your favorite map Haven, and then we'll be moving down towards Icebox, which I think it's the only map where I have my win streak going properly good. And then bind, of course everybody knows the thing with the bind, it's hashtag blinded by the bind, and after watching yesterday's match, Samurai Esports versus Oculus Beamers, I think pretty much everybody understood why flashes are so important in bind. I saw there were so many times when the Sky, the Phoenix flashes, they went all hail in the map, and I'm really happy to see that the meta is actually changing. So Haven, starting off with Haven, I think Team Mahi is fit as fiddle in Haven. And if there's anybody I have to worry about, that is Samurai Esports on Haven, because they have given away a lot of opportunities to the opponents to take, the lead in the map of Haven. And I guess Samurai Esports, they don't do it.
Well, to be completely honest, Elika, I wouldn't go ahead and say that Mahi might be the strongest, because at the same time, we never know what is gonna happen. Because the last time we were supposed to jump on towards Haven, which was map number 2, day before yesterday, Samurai Esports forfeited the match against Team Mahi. So we really don't know what Samurai Esports have got in store for us on the map of Haven against Team Mahi. So we're going to be figuring that out today by starting off on that exact same map that we left things a day before yesterday as well. So Haven, Icebox, and Bind. We know Samurai Esports are really good on Icebox. I really haven't witnessed Team Mahi's performance on Icebox, so I'm really excited to see what exactly they're going to be doing. What kind of a composition are they going to be coming up with? We might see a single duelist composition coming in from them. Maybe the Viper is going to be there as well in that specific lineup. You never know. I really am excited. What are your predictions for the lineup on Haven, by the way?
Well, predictions. That's something really difficult to say it out. While I think that it should be easy for Team Mahi to take down the map of Haven, but I think as Samurai Esports, they are on a win streak right now, right? They won the match against Douglas Bemis in the lower bracket, and right now we're in the lower bracket finale where they'll be facing off Team Mahi. And Team Mahi, they came down to lower bracket because they lost against Global Esports. So I pretty much feel like Team Mahi over here is in the losing streak and Samurai Esports is on the winning streak. So it's pretty hard to tell. The conference of Samurai Esports might be looking very strong. But what happened day before yesterday, the reason why they came down to lower bracket is once again Team Mahi. So yeah, well, the prediction of the match I couldn't say, but I can predict about the agents. Although we know that Sova is a very common default pick, we have Jet as a very common default pick. They might be going in for, Sentinel, or they might be going in for a Sage. I mean, the Sage is entirely different compared to Sentinel. It's very rare that we see Sage coming in Haven, especially from the professional players. Until and unless it's a map like Split, where you need walls and those are really necessary. And the other day we saw Antidote going ahead and picking up Sage. Sage was an interesting pick, but it did not give them the single duelist meta to defeat Global Esports. So I think
To be
they will
completely
not
honest,
be going in for Sage.
that is a really good point to bring up as well, Alika. Because
Yeah.
yesterday, as we did see Anti picking up Sage against Global Esports on the map of Essence. Now I do think so that that Anti might or might not do it again because Ascent is not in there in this specific best of 3. But again, at the same time, you never know. Maybe on Icebox, he might go ahead and pick up that Sage. On a map like Icebox, I guess Sage is really useful in order
Yeah.
to hold on.
That is, I think, by default. By default, you need a Sage and Icebox to get the
Yeah.
tubes wall. You have a lot of open positions left in Icebox. So if the entire team is trying to push mids, they add 3 ways. They can go to the B, they can go to the A, they can go to the tubes, to the kitchen. So there are multiple ways that they can get ahead in the map of Icebox when they have the mid control. So I think Sage is a default pick in the map of Icebox. Well, coming down to Haven, of course, as I said, that it's Sova is by default pick, and then we have Jet. We might be seeing Raze coming through because Haven is like a huge map where Raze's satchel can be put to a really good use, and the showstopper can also be into a wider vision over there. So I'm quite not sure about it, although we can be seeing a Phoenix pick. I'm quite sure about a Phoenix pick though, because we've seen Hell Ranger picking up Phoenix, we've seen Amaterasu picking up Phoenix in the map of Haven, and I think Phoenix is the new meta in the duel list. I think the Reyna is gone. I see
Well,
very rare Reyna after the nerf coming in, after the
yeah.
dismiss and the heal nerf.
To be completely honest, right, Amaterasu, he has been playing Phoenix from quite some time now, and I guess back when the game was in closed beta as well, right? Amaterasu, yes, I completely understand. He was learning the game, and I guess most of us we started out with Phoenix as well. He started out with Phoenix as well, if I'm not wrong, and when there was another tournament happening during the closed beta of the game, I saw Amaterasu going ahead and picking up agents like Breach and he was fulfilling the duties of controller as well as the Omen. So yeah, Amaterasu he has definitely changed up a lot of roles and finally now he has fixed his specific role. It's going to be the duelist, and he plays Phoenix quite a lot. So Amaterasu, I'm looking forward to him making some really good plays with the Phoenix. At the same time, over towards the side of Samurai Esports, we are going to be having our eyes on towards Sai with his jet plays. Let's hope he's definitely feeling it today, because yesterday there were times when Sai was not able to hit his shots. He was absolutely
Yeah.
biffing everything. So maybe he was just taking it lightly or something like that. But then again, at the same time, today it's no joke. Whoever's gonna be winning this specific match is gonna be walking away with 50,000 rupees. By the way,
Oh,
so
actually, who
actually it's
loses this
losers.
match?
Oh, okay, it's
Yeah.
losers. My bad.
Yeah.
Who exactly? So whoever's gonna be losing this specific match is gonna be walking away with 50,000 rupees. And yeah, thank you so much for correcting me there. I kind of misheard the call coming in.
Yeah,
from the
also,
production
who
crew.
loses
Yes,
the grand finale that's going to be happening at 5 p.m. today, they'll be walking away with 80,000
80,000
rupees.
rupees.
And who come as the first place, they'll be walking away with 1,20,000 rupees, which pretty much says that the entire prize pool is 3 lakh Indian rupees for this particular cup in the season 3 of Valorant UN, powered by RW Productions and on Premium Innovate. So regarding that, that's the prize pool breakdown coming through, and I think Team Mahi, they're looking quite forward to have the fight back against Global Esports, and a second chance is always worth, and I think Team Mahi is definitely gonna take that. And as you said, the agent pick selections, right? I always believed in this one guy in Samurai Esports, that is Blackhawk. If he
Yep,
picks up the Astra, if he picks up the controller, he gets the job done for his team. And not only by getting job done, I think he's always on the top two in the fragging list. And so is
that's
Harsh.
true.
Harsh is one of the best ciphers I've seen in the country. Not only as a cipher, I would say a cipher and a support play and a really good rifler over there. So I think all the CSGO pros, when they come down to Valorant, they really understand the meaning of the rifler and the support. It also depends on the agents you're playing, right? But I think Harsh, it fulfills for his the team. Well,
Well, to be
all the
completely honest, right?
yeah,
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 to be
yeah.
completely honest, Blackhawk, we're definitely going to be seeing him go ahead and pick up that Astra on the map of Haven. On the map of Icebox, I'm not really sure because I've seen Blackhawk go ahead and pick up the Duelist on a map like Icebox, and Sai sometimes goes in for that support role as well. But at the same time, I'm expecting Sai to be picking up something like the Jet on the map of Icebox because it's a very intense game and everything's at stake here. So Samurai Esports, they're not going to play around. They are not going to take it lightly. They're definitely going to be putting out their level best, and I guess Team Mahi, they better be ready on the map of Icebox as well. Because I haven't seen them. I personally haven't seen them play on the map of Icebox in a tournament game. So
Yeah, I
I
know.
really, yeah, I really have to see what kind of a composition they're going to be coming up with. Are they going to be pulling out some tricks up their sleeves, which is going to completely catch the entirety of Samurai Esports off guard or not? It's going to be truly epic to witness. But yeah, guys, before we jump onto the game, we need some time. By the way, a couple of minutes, a
Yeah.
few minutes, because the players there, we have some surprise for you. So yeah, that is getting ready as well. So please, the wait is worth it. Trust me, the wait is worth it. You guys just have some patience, give us a bit of time till everything is ready and set. And yeah, as I was saying, right, in the meantime, what you guys can do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Yuvin Esports, they are really close to hitting 10,000 subscribers, and they're going to be very happy if you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, so that they can keep on bringing these epic matches and epic tournaments as well, like the Yuvin Community Cup, powered by On Premium Minerva and RW Promotions. And also check us casters out on our socials. It's at the rate official assassin 47 on Instagram. It's at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW for her on Instagram. So definitely check it out. Give us a follow if you guys love what we do. And yeah, with that, check out our sponsors as well on Premium Innovare and RW Promotions using the link down in the description below. But yeah, Lika, do you have anything to add? I guess you were about to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that all the best to the both of teams, and I know it's
Yep.
going to be a neck-to-neck fight. As Samurai Esports are quite looking confident, I can already see that coming through. And Team Mahi, they're definitely looking for a second chance in this tournament. And once the second chance has been given away, I don't think they're gonna lose it anyway. As we start off with the map of Haven, as I said that there's not interesting picks coming in from Samurai Esports. There are no special. But I think Team Mahi might be able to put up a real good agent composition because I see them experimenting nowadays. I think after the a month break that Team Mahi took and now they came back to the things, we always see. I saw them play different. When the first time we came down, it was Samurai Esports versus
Yep.
Team Mahi, and I saw a different agent lineup coming in from Team Mahi. And yesterday against Global Esports, they tried out a single duelist, and then now that they're trying to change the meta, although that didn't work for Team Mahi, but that was a really good composition. But only if they had the practice, well practice of that. Experiment, I think it would have gone even better because Antidote, most of the rounds, he forgot the fact that he was a sage. I mean, I could anybody could in the chat could actually notice that because sometimes when you are a long term duelist and suddenly you switch it up to a sentinel, it's going to be tough for you. That's true as well. So I'm expecting an interesting lineup from Team Mai.
I was
And
just
why
looking
was
at
that
the.
chuckle for?
I was just looking at the chat, and you guys already know what the surprise is. So, my, you guys are amazing, man. Reading out my mind or what? But at the same time, to be completely honest, guys, thanks a lot for the love and support you guys have been showing in the chat as
Ah,
well. It means a lot, and yeah, I guess Elika just saw the chat as well. Elika, as I told you
yeah.
yesterday, it's better to just go ahead and close it out. I just had it open for a second, and yeah, guys, to be honest. I wanted to add on to what Elika said earlier as well. The single duelist composition has been out there from quite some time actually,
Yeah.
especially not in the Indian scene, but outside the country.
Not NA servers.
Many North American teams have been trying out that specific composition, and it has been working out for them. But at the same time, the Indian teams, they're getting used to it, and maybe they're experimenting things around it. So let's see how exactly that is going to work. Maybe
Yeah.
we might see some improved version of that single duelist composition
Yes.
coming in from our Indian teams, because of course we know that there are Indian brethren in all of these teams, right? There's some with big brains, so they're
Yep.
definitely going to be coming up with something insane for sure. And yeah, I mean, with that said and done, we are really waiting. We're very excited. Things are getting
Yep.
heated up. I'm already sweating, by the way, and yeah, it's getting really hot in here, by the way.
Well,
So yeah.
I think I am proud of Team I that they're trying up the new lineups and they're actually changing the meta and bringing out the foreign plays. That they are this one team who believe in improving and evolving instead of thinking that they are perfect. They don't do that. They evolve themselves. No matter how good they are, no matter how much they know that they are one of the best aimers in the country, one of the best teams in Southeast Asia, they still keep improving, right? That's the one thing I love about Team Mahi, and I think taking up those kind of strategies from different sides of the world and understanding the game in a different point of view, I think it's a great job. If you put a game as a game, then you're not going to evolve in it. When you take it as a lesson, when you learn from it every single day, then I think a lot of things will be changed. And I think Team Mahi bringing out different lineups to the country and to the Indian competitive scene, I think they're standing out as so much as they have gone through so much, and so did Samurai Esports. So once again, both of the teams, they are on a cold war right now, I would say.
Cold
They're on a
War
cold
indeed.
war.
Yep, Cold War
Yep.
indeed. And to be honest, that is what we expect from Team Mahi and its coolest IGL, Amatraspe as well, right? Anuj, he has been in the scene from quite some time, and the way he has dealt with a lot of situations as well. The man has got really good problem solving skills, by the way. Anuj, I still remember back when. He used to play a different game, and back when he used to be in Entity Esports as well, right? NTT Gaming. I still remember those days. The way Anuj used to IGL the entire team, and it was it was really a delight to watch him. Leading the entire team in this specific battle in game in a server, and the way he used to strategize his moves as well. Like he had an absolute read as to what exactly was going to happen based on his
Yeah.
experience, and Anuj, it's really a proud moment for me as well, because me and Anuj, we have been buddies from quite some time, and it's a
Good
real honor.
juice.
No, not I wouldn't say good Jews. I mean, he then later on shifted to Mumbai, but then again at the same time, Anuj, uh, even in the server when we used to play together as well, and Anuj, I really am proud to call him one of my closer friends, and closer to a brother as well. So
Yep.
yeah, it feels really really good seeing him still going strong after all of these years, and he has definitely
There is a
improved every
reason.
single step of his
There is a
life.
reason behind his name, Amaterasu. You said it means heaven, and I think
Yeah,
I'm
that is
already loving it.
yeah, that is the Japanese mythology coming in over there. It's the sun goddess, or slash heaven, and obviously Amaterasu. Anuj's reason behind the name Amaterasu is obviously Naruto and its character Itachi. So yeah, I really miss Shippuden. Not gonna lie, Itachi and the Dark Flames. But yeah, do you know Amaterasu has got himself a tattoo as well? By the way, he's got the
Uh,
Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan on his
no.
on his forearm.
I
It's
was thinking to
awesome.
get a Sharingan because I'm not a weeb girl. I started out Naruto and I think it's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice and interesting. But I think my way of watching Naruto is different from others because I've already got way too many spoilers. I just really can't stop myself. So
Yeah.
I went through all the memes. I know the entire story, but how do I say? I just know the names of the parts of the story. I don't know the entire story, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to learn
Yep.
as we learn, we evolve, and hopefully I will move down to Shippuden one day, and then maybe to Boruto as well. And
Yep.
I'm
So
looking forward to it.
yeah. And like take your time, just sail through the mysteries of Naruto's
And
life and yeah.
it's an exciting day, but also at the same part it's the last day for Yuvin Community Cup season
Yep.
3. So I didn't really see it coming through. I mean, last month we had all the initial stages of the winner brackets and the loser brackets, and now I mean, like, in a blink of an eye, all the 5 days got finished, Nitish. We're on the last day of UN Community Cup. And I think I'm going to miss the audience very much. Although me and Nitish will be coming back anytime soon. Don't worry, guys. We are always here. We are the deadly duo. But I think I'll miss this audience. I'll miss casting. I'll miss these old lineups. Once this tournament gets over, entire team Mai's roster is going to change, and so will Samurai Esports, and there's going to be a lot of new things that we might be learning from both of these teams as they keep changing their lineups. A lot of things will change with one person. As I told, even previously, Samurai Esports, they put up Trans instead of Blackhawk, and a lot of things have changed for him. Even the Trans was playing the controller. I think things have changed a
Guys,
lot.
yes. If you're done with that, I've got an announcement to make.
Yep.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen. So
Okay.
I just
Hold
got
on
the
to your seats.
confirmation. Yeah,
Hold
hold on
on
to
to
your
your
seats.
seats.
Hold on to your seats. Don't start jumping and don't be excited. We just got an update from the back end, the production crew as well, that Marzel is going to be playing today in Team Mahi's roster. So yeah, I'm not really sure how exactly that works. I just
It's a
have to.
surprise for me.
Yeah.
Production, I guess, trying to surprise me. Wait, how is that allowed? How can Marcel play? That's the first question which is going
Actually,
to pop up from the audience.
actually, that is something that is going on in my head as well. But I guess I am not sure how exactly he's allowed to play as well. At the same time, there are going to be questions coming in from the Samurai Esports as well as to why maybe Excali is not going to be allowed or something like that. So we really don't know what exactly is the ideology behind allowing Marzel to play. I really have to just have a quick word with the production crew as well. So yeah, in order to clear out the confusion, I really don't want you guys to constantly scratch your heads and think as to why exactly Marzel is going to be allowed to play as well. So I'm just going to quickly get that done because we're going to be shifting to the map veto, and Elika can walk you through the map veto once again.
Well, as you guys know, we will be starting off with the map of Haven and we'll be moving forward to Icebox. And then, the last but not least, my favorite map, that is hashtag blinded by the bind, and I guess the entire audience is ready to take it ahead. Although Haven, what do you guys think about the map of Haven? I mean, I want everyone to go ahead in the chat and explain that which agent might be suitable in Haven. I mean, which control? Do you prefer Astra or the Yeoman? Because I really want to see the audience also knowing, I want to know audience, I want to know how their lineup works. What do you think is a nice pick for Samurai Esports? Can anyone predict out the entire lineup for Samurai Esports? What agents are they gonna play? Like, we definitely know that Wimp is gonna play Sova, Sai is gonna play the Jet, and I'm expecting that the entire audience will be excited to say what will be the lineup of the else players of Samurai Esports and Team Mahi. So they're getting Marcel right now. Which agent do you think Marcel is gonna play? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen Marcel play Valorant, so I'm quite surprised. I haven't seen him play, so I don't know which agent he might be playing. Does anybody in the chat have any idea which agent he might be picking up? And I think, Nitish, we found the answer, that how exactly Marcel can be playing.
Yeah, we definitely got the answer, and I guess to be completely honest, it looks like that Marzel was already registered 2 days back in Team Mahi's roster. Wow.
Now that is a surprise. Well, I think It's not a rematch, guys, to all the audience in the chat. It's not a rematch. So Team Mahi, they faced off against Samurai Esports. Everybody knew about that day before yesterday. So Samurai Esports lost to Team Mahi and they went to lower bracket. And in the lower bracket, they faced off Augless Boomers, where they took the victory and they came to the lower bracket finale. And yesterday, Team Mahi versus Global Esports on the upper bracket. Global Esports took away the win. So Team Mahi moved to the lower bracket. And right now, it's the lower bracket finale, guys. Team Mahi versus Samurai Esports. Whoever will be winning this, they will be moving to the grand finale. That is Global Esports versus whoever wins this map, and who loses this particular lower bracket will be walking away with 50,000 Indian rupees. So I guess that the entire chat in the audience is clear that this is the way how we do things.
Well, to be completely honest, right? I guess if they have got Marzel registered, then I don't really see a problem here. But at the same time, Samurai Esports, if they could have done the same, then maybe Excali would be playing in this specific tournament as well. So I guess I guess all's fair when you do things according to the book, according to the rules as well.
Yep, according to the book, according to the rules, I think it's fair enough for Marzel to play, and I think Marzel can be a very interesting pick, and I think the entire chat is saying, do you have any idea which agent does Marzel play? Because he's quite new to the scene, and it's my first time seeing Marzel play Valorant apart from CSGO.
Well, to be honest, right, Marzel, I guess he's a duelist. I'm not sure. I haven't actually, watched his streams as well. I've been away from most of the streamers as well for quite some time, except for a couple of them. They definitely are the exceptions. Not gonna name them. Guess you guys might be like, "Kya hi banda hai?" But no. I haven't actually seen Marzel play Valorant, but at the same time, I guess he definitely does fulfill the role of a duelist, or maybe who exactly is he? Is he substituting him for?
Yeah, I think previously Excali was on the team who used to play the duelist. We know BM Kali, he used to play the race. So I think Marzel can be a really good replacement on towards Excali there, because everyone's in the chat saying that he is a duelist as well. So Marzel can be a good replacement for Excali, going ahead and picking up that race. And Phoenix is also not a bad pick, but I think Amaterasu will be the one who might have high chances of picking up the Phoenix, and Marzel going in for the race, because Team Mahi, they definitely need a race at this point.
Yeah, so maybe we might see some interesting picks coming in for sure. But yeah, guys, once again, just gonna quickly give you guys an update as to what exactly happened. So let me just quickly go to the casters cam. Elika, if you're ready, and I'm gonna quickly make the switch as well. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Let's answer these questions coming in from the chat as well, because I guess everyone needs to have an explanation, and everyone deserves an explanation as well. So guys, because of all of the roster changes that were happening recently, right? The guys over at Yuvin Esports, they went ahead and asked all of the teams to update their substitutes on the 26th of April, by the way. That is the start of this specific season of the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, brought to you by Premier and RW Promotions. So at the start of this specific tournament, Team Mahi were asked to update their substitute as well, and they did. They went ahead and got Marzel in. So I guess the guys over at Yuvin Esports, they already knew who exactly was the player who was going to be joining in Team Mahi. But yeah, I guess they definitely are not allowed to reveal. But yeah, I just got the update from the production crew, guys. There's nothing wrong going on here. Samurai Esports, they did not include Excali's name in their substitutes in their active lineup. So that is the reason why Excali isn't allowed from the side of Samurai Esports. But at the same time, Marzel is, because Team Mahi already registered him on the 26th of April when Yuvin Community Cup Season 3 actually started. That is 4 days back. So yeah, guys, that pretty much is the update. Marzel is going to be playing today. He's going to be substituting for, I guess, Amaterasu. I'm not sure. I still am waiting for that update to come in from the production side of things as well. But yeah, that is pretty much the update. So like, what do you think with Marzel chiming in? Is it going to be an easy time for Mahi, or are Samurai Esports gonna walk away with that?
Well, first of all, I think Samurai Sports will be in a shock. Just how much shock we are, including the audience. So after the shock goes through, I think Samurai Sports they will initially realize that. I think Samurai Sports might be having a good shot at this because Marcel coming to the play. I know there has been a team practice between Team Mahi and Marcel for a long time, as we know that he is the substitute. But I think when it comes down to the tournament, the pressure hits different. So Marcel might not be, the blend in the team because he's a new addition. But I'm still expecting, he is also a professional player. He played with all these players previously in the CSGO professional scene. And I think Marcel can blend in easily. And it all depends on who he is substituting for. If he's substituting for Amaterasu, and I think it'll be fair enough because Marcel is also a duelist and Antidote can go ahead and pick up that Jet, and Marcel can go ahead and pick up that Raze, which is, for my surprise, Raze is an outstanding pick in a
Now,
map of Haven.
now, if he's substituting Amaterasu, the next question arises is who's gonna be, calling the shots for the team in all of these maps.
Yeah, that is
So,
also a question. I think we already know that Marcel is coaching the team right now.
uh,
Another surprise that I added to that was he is
no,
playing.
but then again, at the same time, coaching cannot actually mean that he is being a coach or he's leading or something like that. He's just there to oversee the entire match and maybe learn as to how exactly Team Mahi and their synergy and their composition sort of is like. But yeah, Marzel previously in Counter Strike as well, he used to call out the shots for his own team and a lot more teams as well. And I guess him calling out the shots weren't hurt, but at the same time, I guess maybe Right to Ace might be the one who might call out the shots, or I guess maybe I don't think so. Hellfighter or Anti are gonna be gonna be calling the shots. So
Yeah.
I guess if Amaterasu is not gonna be calling the shots, then it should pretty much be Right to Ace. With the amount of experience he brings in as well, and him playing the support role, it
Yeah.
might make it easier for him to concentrate on
What you
calling the
said, it
shots.
entirely makes sense, Nitish, because Marcel being a new addition, him
Yes,
going ahead and I-gelling for the team, it might be hitting things different for Team I as well.
yes.
They have to mentally settle down as well for the aggression and for the type of play that Marcel is going to bring out. But I think who's hyped up, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be the first badass entry for Marcel in Yuvin Community Cup Season 3 into the entire Valorant scene, and that too with a surprise. So I think Marcel is arriving with a helicopter shot and the perfect red carpet entry, where the surprise goes on with all our question mark faces over here. And I think Marcel, first time in the Valorant scene. I really wish we had an interview with Marcel. How is he feeling right now? Before he goes down to the damn stage and puts that play out. It's the first time that anybody is witnessing Marcel play in a professional team
Well,
in Valorant.
again, a interesting switch up has been made. Amaterasu, he's back, so Marzel is back to the coaching role, and I guess the agent selection screen is ready. So why don't we quickly dive into it?
Oh. Well, I think all the hopes, I think all the dreams have been just brought down right now. As here we are, there you go. There is Sai, there is Rexy, there is Hellfighter, there is Wibber with a lot of tension. We have Antidote, and I think Amaterasu is also coming back in shot, while as Right to Ace camera is also seen. And well, I think the pistol round will be beginning shortly as Amaterasu is back. And unfortunately, Marcel will not be playing as Amaterasu has switched up immediately back. So, to all the audience, sorry guys. Sorry for the spoilers. Sorry, we made a lot of hype, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen.
Actually, yeah, I kind of forgot about Vibor as well over there.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about Vibor. My bad. Yeah, Vibor used to call out the shots as well for the team before. I guess he still does it. Not really sure. But yeah, as I said, guys, I've been away from Valorant from quite some time. Was busy casting Pro League for Counter Strike. So yeah, just give me some time. It's my entry back into Valorant since those beta days. So just pardon me for that error over there. But at the same time, I guess it's gonna be Team Mayu are gonna be really sorry for that entry pick to go to the favor of Samurai Esports. But at the same time, it is Right to Waste to get that frag on towards Sai as well. Hellfighter is gonna try and sneak in over towards the B side and maybe might just be able to get the frag on towards Blackhawk, and he does. What the hell is that reaction coming in from Hellfighter? Is gonna be seeing Harsh pushing out from the garage windows. Harsh with that classic is gonna tap away Hellfighter. something that we don't see coming every single time, by the way. But yeah, it's good to know that that Team Samurai Esports, they're leading right now. They've got themselves a man advantage in the car.
Last player standing.
Yeah. Well, I think with the man advantage, Samurai Esports, they definitely will be putting it to an easy one. As look at Wibor. Wibor is definitely, look at the tension in his face. He's just very peacefully holding. He has a sovereign curse, the beautiful one. And now he might be peeking on towards the B-bomb side. He has 2 smokes and a paranoia to work with. I think he messed up a little bit over there, but gets the one
30
tap
seconds
definitely on sure. He's trying to get the plan done, but I think Harsh from the behind will take him down as the first round will go into the favor of Samurai Esports. And the defender, starting off with the defender, Samurai Esports. I think I pretty much feel that it's Samurai Esports who have picked the map of Haven, and Team Mahi, they're definitely ready for it. Unfortunately, the first round going to the favor of Samurai, and I'm pretty sure the Team Mahi will be doing that comeback anytime soon.
Alright then, so a couple of quick updates happened as well from the Team Mahi. So I guess Amaterasu no longer calls the shot for the team, and I guess it's Wibor who has started calling the shots as well as Amaterasu has picked up that duelist role as well. Interesting. And talking about Amaterasu, who's going to be the one to get picked off early, and Sai is going to be doing a pretty good job with that ghost in his hand as well. Sovereign as Anti does get the immediate trade on towards his double. He's looking to get the tag on towards Rexy, but at the same time, Rexy, he's just trying to play it out safe. He really doesn't want to get taken down in front of Anti right there, whereas Wimp gets the immediate kill on towards right to Ace as well. With that said and done, the spike is going to be planted. It's going to be down to Hellfighter in a 1 versus 4 situation. This round is pretty much going to be easily going into the favor of Samurai Esports. So they're going to go ahead and defuse the spike, whereas Blackhawk is going to be on the hunt for a Hellfighter as well. So a free kill for Blackhawk right there. I mean, Hellfighter was in an awkward position, and he was like, kya hi karu main? What am I supposed to do with the classic? So it was just an eco round for Team Mahi, guys, but at the same time, Anti, that was a crisp, clean lock onto the face of Sai, by the way.
Yep, that was a crisp aim lock. As we move down to the most important round, before we go there, let's just have a look at all the players over there. Antidote doesn't really look pleasing at this point. I think he's been facing some issues as we go down to a fill by round for Team Mahi. That is a 5 rifle setup coming towards Amaterasu and Antidote. They will be making their way again into the B bomb side, if I'm not wrong. And I guess it's time for Team Mahi to get that execute properly done, as the Cypher Trap might be going down from Bibo's hands. There is a 1 player zoning off at the B-bomb side. That is a Wimp, who might actually be putting that drone to a really good use, giving away the position of Wibor. Wibor, you went too soon, and 2-0. It is a really important round for Team Mahi as we move forward. Rexy is coming in for the rotation from the A-Links, and I think Wimp will be making his way towards the B-bomb side. And after giving a lot of noise out of the B-bomb side, it's going to be a rotation coming in from Team Mahi. They are going in for a C setup. A C execute will be coming through. Windows have been smoked. The CTs have also been smoked. And looks like Team Mahi, they are on the verge. They are going to take down the Cypher Cam, or maybe not. They are again waiting with 35 seconds only left on the clock. Will Team Mahi be able to put up a good show as the smoke will come through from Vibor, and so will the paranoia. It's gonna hit a lot of people as Antidote is gonna dash back onto the generator, but a lot of kills have already been taken. Rexy has picked down on towards Vibor, but Amaterasu gets the job, and Blackhawk gets a 1. And there you go. Antidote totally whipping. Samurai Esports gets Harsh. Harsh gets himself a double, and it's all down to the Hellfighter, and I don't think there's nothing much left for him to do, as he also gets taken down by Harsh. And that full buy round going into the favor of Samurai Esports. And oh man, that was something totally that was unexpected coming in from Samurai Esports.
Yeah, Samurai Esports, they did a really good job over there, and I guess Hellfighter in a 1 versus 3 situation couldn't really do much. It was hard to go ahead and take him out with that spectator's hands as well. Look at the beautiful face cams coming in from the side of Samurai Esports, as the entire roster is looking too focused, and you can see Rexy with that little bit of a style when he's trying to maybe say something to the team as well. But yeah, Samurai Esports for now, they're looking good. 3-0. Team Mahi, they're struggling a little bit, but look at Sai. He's gonna go ahead and pull out the operator right off the bat in round number 4. And I guess that operator pick is gonna help him out as well in order to take down his nemesis. That's gonna be Anti going down. Team Mahi, with a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock, they've completely switched things around now. They're looking to explore their opportunities over towards the B side, or even eventually towards the C side as well. And I guess if they are looking to go in over towards B, they have to face the wrath of Blackhawk, who is playing the Astra. If they're gonna try and go back towards A, then it's gonna be Sai with that operator. I guess he just got spotted out by right to Ace's owl drone. And yeah, right to Ace, if he's got his recon ready, he can actually throw that recon out over towards the A side and get out the information that there is only one player playing over there. But now that Rexy has made his rotation as well, Team Samurai Esports are going to be leaving out the entirety of the B side for the retake, and I guess Team Mahi, they're looking to make their way back towards the A side.
Yeah, and there you go. Sai, the big leap elephant, is going to get himself another kill and is going to immediately fall back onto a CA bomb. Saras might be picking up another kill against right to Ace, and there you go. That's a triple kill for Sai, as he knows that Samurai Esports Rexy will be putting that Molotov on point. He will be taking two of the players of Team Mahi. And here we are, fourth round on board for Samurai Esports. And Samurai Esports, oh my god, they're giving a cold shoulder to Team Mahi right now. They are definitely ignoring the fact that Team Mahi is their opponents. And look at Sai being so confident with his plays. He got himself a double and almost a triple that was coming on the way. But Hellfighter, he was already taken down with Samurai Esports Rex's Molly over there. And here we are. I think the defender side is going very strong for Samurai Esports. And starting off, Samurai Esports, they might be going in for a really interesting play where Whipper over here is trying to make his way towards the C-bomb side. And I think he's already reached the cubby. Little does he know that it's actually Sai holding off with the C-longs, and Antidote Man is trying to get that entry on towards the A mains.
So yeah, slowly but surely, I guess Team Mahi, they are looking to, just bouncing on towards all of these players from Samurai Esports over towards the A side. We definitely have got Sai, as you said, positioned himself over towards the C side. Because Rexy is going to be making the push as well and gaining further information as to none of the players being present over towards the C long or even anywhere close towards bed from the side of Team Mahi. So yeah, the jig is up, and I guess the entirety of Samurai Esports, they know that Team Mahi are moving it over towards the A side. It's going to be Harsh to get himself a double, whereas Wimp finishes it off in style with that crisp clean lock to the face of Hellfire, and that's going to be the 5th round of the board for Samurai Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, Samurai Esports, it looks like that they have done their homework and they are looking for some revenge for day before yesterday as to what exactly happened on Bind against Team Mahi. Team Mahi, they won out that specific map against Samurai Esports 13-7, and then Samurai Esports had to forfeit that game because of Blackhawk's absence due to his exams. But right now that Blackhawk is back and Samurai Esports is strong once again, well, you can definitely see the difference being made in this specific match.
Yep. And wow, talking about Samurai Esports, ooh. And look at their Harsh is again on top of the table with 7 kills, 1 death, followed by Rexy with 7 kills, 1 death, and we have Sai with 5 kills, 2 deaths, and Blackhawk just below him. It looks like it's not really a day for Team Mahi. After losing 5 rounds, there will be a pause called in, and I'm pretty sure it's Team Mahi taking it down for the tactical pause, and I'm pretty sure they are reconsidering their mistakes. So whatever has happened through, they are gonna rethink over it, and I think Hellfighter has a smile on his face. And Right to Ace, I think Right to Ace is calling out. He is definitely talking to his team right now regarding the mistakes that Team Mahi has been doing. And Rexy, meanwhile, why don't we just check my Instagram? Maybe some mentions, or maybe not. I'll just get back to the game.
Oh, he's sleepy.
Look at Rexy.
He's sleepy.
Sleepyhead Rexy.
He's definitely sleepy. And I guess there was a lot of prep work that went in for this specific match, maybe early in the morning or maybe late at night. So maybe Rexy's like, yaar, neend aa rahi hai, guys. We did too much practice.
Yeah, too much practice. And look at Knight Rider, his face. Look at the guy below the Rexy, and I think he is Harsh.
That's Harsh. That's
right?
Harsh.
Yeah,
yes, that's Harsh.
Yeah, he pretty much similarly looks like Knight Rider. Sorry, I messed up people.
Hey, no, come on. Knight Rider looks a lot different.
Yeah, so like even Harsh is right now is like, yeah. Oh, look at everybody yawned. Even the last guy over there has also yawned. And I think Samurai Esports, they were getting so serious about the game against Team Mahi, and Rexy is like, jaldi match khatam karo, so need mein jana hai. So I think disturbing Rexy's sleep is not a good idea, that he is actually shutting down Team Mahi right now. 7 kills, 1 death, and Sai again putting that operator out into a very aggressive manner. And if you pick, that's going to be a really cautious one for you, as it's going to be before coming out and gets a beautiful headshot onto Sai. Well, Sai not this time, not every time, but as Antidote, he's going to pick up that operator and the blades out. But I think it's going to be an interesting round with the blades out and the operator from Antidote.
Well, Anti, he definitely is looking to get himself another one over towards the A lanes, but at the same time, because of the smoke coming in from Blackhawk, right? That's gonna block off his vision as well. For now, I guess Team Mahi, they are looking to explore their avenues over towards the B side. They're going to be successful into getting in towards B as well. They're going to be seeing the cage and the cloudburst and it all getting used from the side of Team Mahi. Let's see, they find themselves a frag, and I guess Anti cannot escape that Hunter's Fury, but oh, he does. Down to 46 points of health. We are not going to be seeing Anti receiving a heal, because actually there's not a healer for Mahi. It's going to be Anti to find the frag on towards Blackhawk. The dangerous man is out, and I guess it's going to be down to Wimp and who exactly is left out? It's definitely Wimp, right? Yeah, I guess Wimp and Harsh were left out. Harsh got taken down, and then it was all down to Wimp in a 1 vs 2 situation. And Mahi, they finally put up that first shot of the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 5-1 as we move on towards the next round. With Team Mahi, they might possibly put up that second as well, because Samurai Esports, now that their specific plays are being read out by the side of Team Mahi, maybe Team Mahi are just going to be coming up with some sort of a counter.
Wow. Ooh, finally, Team Mahi coming back in the action, man. After that break, I think they've got some serious call-outs, and I think they perfectly broke the momentum of Samurai Esports. And this time, I think Sai is gonna pretty much put an end to Antidote, once again picking the same angle. Well, Sai definitely had the height advantage as well, and it will be really bad if Amaterasu walks into the same crosshair as Sai, as Wibber on the other hand gets a pick onto Rexy. And Amaterasu, don't do that, don't you dare peeking out onto Mr. Sealang, because you know that Sai is hurling up their operator over there. And now Sai is gonna quickly switch his position and watch towards the garage. Well, I think Wibber got a pick onto Rexy towards the garage window, and I think there will be a rotation called in. There will be, it's going to be actually Blackhawk who actually might be coming in there, and I think the flash from Amaterasu, it flashed off right to himself. Sai missed that shot, so he was pretty much lucky over there, as Amaterasu is going to use its 1-8 back. It's going to spot it where exactly Sai is standing out. He might be finding a frag, and there you go. He finds one, Wibber finds one, but Wimp is going to retreat back to Wibber, and there we are. The spike is down, and so is Amaterasu. 6-1. Samurai Esports have once again made that comeback possible for Team Samurai Esports. GG, man. That round was so close for Team Mahi. The run it back was so flawlessly perfect from Amaterasu. He got himself a pick on towards Sai, but unfortunately that's just not enough to finish.
Yeah, it looks like it definitely isn't enough, because Samurai Esports in their rotation games, right? I mean, their rotation is on point today, and it's and the entire team synergy and the coordination is looking really, really well for Samurai Esports. I guess, as I said, it definitely isn't gonna be an easy one for Mahi, and I hope that the entirety of Team Mahi, they're gonna get it all back together and gonna make a strong comeback against Samurai Esports as well. Right Waves, on the other hand, is gonna completely go ahead and delete off Sai and throw him out of the round as well, as Rexy and Wimp, they find themselves a frag each. Not a bad one, by the way. Wimp gets himself a free frag on towards Antidote, as Anti did not check around the corner. There's gonna be a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock, and I guess this early in the round, we're already in a 3 vs 3 situation. Look at Blackhawk and the gravity well coming in, as Right Waves is gonna get caught inside of that gravity well, and Blackhawk tried to go into the astral form in that specific position, but gets caught off guard by the player coming in from the short position. All down with Rasu in a 1 vs 2 situation, and with 50 seconds left on the clock, 26 points of health. He can actually use a flame ball in order to heal himself, but man, the time is a bit of a problem here. Time is of the essence as well for Amaterasu, and I guess he has to isolate himself into individual one-on-ones in order to win out this 1 vs 2 clutch. For now, though, he's going to check each and every corner. He's just going to clear out all of the angles. Going to go ahead and pick up the Phantom. Because in a 1 vs 2 situation with that low of an HP, I guess the operator might not be the best of the picks out there. I mean, in a 1 vs 2 situation at least. I mean, being low on HP, yeah, the operator definitely comes handy, because the operator, 1 shot, 1 kill, easy. At the same time, I guess, they both lined up for him, but Amaterasu is only going to be able to get the frag on towards Wimp, and that recon dart, I should say definitely worked out because it eliminated a lot of angles that both of these players had to check, right? So if he was over towards the side, somewhere near the triple boxes or something like that, maybe he wouldn't have been spotted. So yeah,
he could have healed himself also with the wall he had. He could have just gone sit there for like a second or something, and also he knew the fact that they were pushing from CT. He could have gotten that heal. He was only 36 HP, and even after getting this spotted out by the recon, he did not even take the recon. And so I think getting the plant was a prime position for Amaterasu. He could have made that clutch as both walked into collateral, and he actually got one. But I think Samurai Esports Hershey quickly answered it back, and that's how Samurai Esports got another round on the board. It's usually an attack-started map. I exactly don't know what team Mahi is lacking right now. 7-1, a 6-point lead from Samurai Esports, and it's going to take a lot of time for Team Mahi to make that comeback happen. They definitely have to move mountains at this point.
They definitely have to. Samurai Esports right now, they've got 4 of their ultimates ready, by the way. It's gonna be Jet, Astra, Phoenix, and Sova on their ultimates, and I guess in a retake situation, Samurai Esports they don't have to sweat a bit because they've got 4 of these ultimates that are definitely gonna help them out as well in going in for the retake if Team Mahi gets themselves the control of the site. But now though, I guess Team Mahi, right? They're gonna try and move it over towards B maybe. They have got their players waiting over towards the middle position. We got right to ace over towards the windows. Amaterasu is watching for any sorts of flanks or any sorts of shenanigans coming in from Samurai Esports from the A side. With 30 seconds left on the clock, I guess Team Mahi, their final call is going to be to move in towards A, Alika.
Yep, as they move into A, I think right to ace would be the first person to get the fight in contact with them. As we move down, there is nothing that much right to ace can do. He can recon onto the CT and use his Hunter's Fury.
10 seconds
I
left.
think that's what exactly it's going to do as he spots out the ultimate coming in from Phoenix. That is running back as Samurai Esports Rexy immediately takes him down. And I think Amaterasu will stop
Last
him
player
away
standing.
from healing as we've got the advantage. Amaterasu is the last man standing and he might be getting himself a kill. But I think Wimp is going to pretty much shut down things. He gets himself a double kill, and there you go. I don't know what happened to Team Mahi. They can play it very passively. Rice could have gone towards the short or the long and played for the plant, for the Hunter's Fury, but he decides to go ahead and get those kills for his team. And I think he did get one, but gets immediately traded off. And I think with the man advantage, you should never really do things of theirs. And I don't know what's wrong with Team Mahi today. They're not really be able to put up the performance up to the mark.
Well, yesterday, to be honest, right, Team Mahi they were dominating against Global Esports on the map of Haven. By the way, I guess Team Mahi started off on the attack, and yeah, it really favored them.
Yeah, it was 11-9, and then Global Esports they made a comeback to 11-11. Yeah,
Yep,
they lost it.
They made it 11-11, and you know, Team Mahi they got the match point first. But then Team Global Esports, they brought it right back, dragged the game to an overtime, and won it out against Team Mahi as well. So to be completely honest, Team Mahi, they are a really good team on the map of Haven, but at the same time, I'm not really sure why their attack isn't working out against Samurai Esports right now. I mean, Team Mahi, right? See, Haven is an attacker-sided map for sure, but again, at the same time, can't really forget the fact that Samurai Esports' hold is also goddamn good. And look at Wimp once again coming in with this multi-kill. And you know, Wimp and Harsh, they've always made sure that whatever duels they take, right, they walk away with minimum of 2 kills for sure. Like a kill or 2 is always on the board for Wimp and Harsh, and I'm really happy to see Samurai Esports going too strong against Mahi. It's gonna be down to right to ace in a 1 versus 4 situation. The poor soul can't really do anything as he's stuck in that specific corner. He can't really move. If he takes another step, then I guess he's gonna get taken down by side because he has got his eyes with the operator. But then again, at the same time, right to ace is gonna be using that equals advantage that he has because Kisai was watching over towards the boxes, if I'm not wrong, towards the default boxes on the site, and Ace, he just peeked down a little bit. He's like, oh, there's the head, boom, headshot.
Right there.
But you know, the headshot will come in through, but the round will not for Team Mahi as the first half is coming to an end. It's 9-1. The last 2 rounds in the first half, and Global Esports looks like they are going real bad this time. I wouldn't say I have always expected a better performance from Team Mahi, and today I think it's just been very devastating because they're not even putting those efforts. I cannot see Team Mahi putting efforts right now. I don't really see them going hard for it, and there you go, Wibber gets taken down, and so will right to Ace. It's down to a 3v5 situation, and with absolutely no hope left, it's the spike has been dropped down outside garage, but I think it's probably Hellfighter who's guarding it off. Yep, there is Hellfighter guarding it off from the A-longs.
Right now, it's going to be Sai and Rexy to further, aggressively get a hold onto the C-long position. And Amaterasu, the last player standing in a 1 versus 4 situation, is going to be facing off against Blackhawk, the man who has perfected Astra like any other in the country. Really, man, Blackhawk, hats off to you. The way he gets the frag as well as fulfills his duty as a support for the team, it's really worth mentioning because it's not easy, guys. Trust me, it's not at all easy. And especially with an agent like Astra, who, has to go into that astral form, place the stars, and, constantly keep on picking up the stars and, placing it over there, over here, across the map. And especially on a map like Haven, where it's like a 3-sided map, where you have got 3 sides and you've got so many things to do at the same time. So being an Astra and fragging at the same time, not at all an easy task. And props to Blackhawk for pulling it off and making it look easy.
Well, I think Blackhawk, he definitely has made it easy for a lot of players in the esports scene in India. Well, I think Astra is pretty much going to change a lot of things in the map of Haven as well, as the stars will be coming through before the attackers even attack this side. Blackhawk already has all the information in the world, and this time he'll be blocking off the vision for Amaterasu in towards the B mid, and I think Amaterasu will be still going in for the peak. In the moment Astra peaks, it's going to be a difficult situation as he will not be peaking. One player down from Samurai Esports. This might be around for Global Esports as they're turned to 1. And the first half is coming to an end. It's the last round in the first half, and Team Mahi, they have to do something. They definitely have to put their efforts back. If Samurai Esports goes ahead and pick up 11th round on board, it's a easy match point for Team Mahi. GG, well played. You guys, you know the potential. But on the other hand, I think the potential have just been realized as Amaterasu gets a kill onto Samurai Esports Blackhawk. And there you go, right to us putting that recon onto the CT. The run it back will be coming in from Amaterasu. Harsh is the man who's going to take down the run it back, but I think Amaterasu is going to get another one on the side. And fighting gets one, but Samurai Esports, so Wimp over here is down in a 1-2 situation. Is going to take down Hellfighter and maybe right to his as well, but right to his is not going to pick easy. Oh god, this is the best 1 versus 1 situation I have ever seen. And there you go, right to his goes ahead and clutches out for his team. And that is Team Mahi getting the second round. And here we are, the end of the first half in the blink of an eye, with an 8-point absolute dominating lead by Samurai Esports.
Yep, Samurai Esports, they're on the double digits already. You're going to be seeing them close out the half in the scoreboard, rating the score 10-2. Team Mahi, especially right to Ace, amazing stuff, man. In that specific round, you really showcased who exactly is the clutch maester, and I guess Wimp is definitely not going to be happy with what he did over there. But at the same time, it's okay. Samurai Esports, they've got 10 rounds for themselves on the defense side, and mind you, guys, Haven is an attacker-sided map. 10 rounds on the defense ain't no joke, buddy. And I guess Team Mahi, if they can pull off something just like Samurai Esports on their defense, maybe we might just see this game dragged into an overtime.
Well, in overtime, that's quite an interesting question. But it's going to be a long journey as Team Mahi, they start their new journey in the second half of the game, starting off with the defenders with the pistol in the hand. And I think Samurai Esports is only going to make an easy cakewalk for them, because Haven is an attacker-sided map. And I think Sai and his teammates are trying to go for an execute right now. It's a interesting one though. Look before you leap, and Sai is definitely gonna not let that happen, as Hellfighter is the one who takes down Rexy. That's an entry, but Sai immediately trading it off on towards Anti is a nice job, and Wimp gets another one onto Hellfighter. It's a 4v3 situation. The man advantage surely goes into the favor of Samurai Esports, and it might be the 11th round on board for Samurai Esports. We quietly not have an idea, as the spike will also be going down for Samurai Esports. Blackhawk gets another one on top of the a 3v2 situation. Weaver gets one. Sai is gonna take down right to Azol. It's all down to Bibber in a 1v2 with almost 84 HP left on the clock for him. And I think there you go. Blackhawk is pretty much gonna end things, and that is 11th round on board for Samurai Esports.
That's definitely the 11th round of the board for Samurai Esports, and another round they're going to be putting up the match point, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess, in that specific attack round coming in from Samurai Esports, they, in my opinion, did a really good split over towards the A side, like the synergy coming in from Samurai Esports. You can definitely feel it. You can definitely see it in their play as well, that they have, done their homework pretty well. And I guess that is one of the reasons as well why Rexy was yawning right there. Too much practice, buddy? Are you tired already? But at the same time, it's just a joke, guys. Please don't go ahead and iterate me. But if you do want to iterate me, it's @officialassassin47 on Instagram, so you guys can definitely check me out. Check out Elika as well. She's been doing a good job as well on the desk, and trust me, guys. Whatever, see, you know what? Doesn't matter. You guys can say whatever, but at the same time, everyone's giving out their best, and so is Elika. So, @Tanvi Jasmine FTW. Check her out on the on her Instagram page and give her a follow as well. At the same time, we are done with the buy phase, and we are all set and ready to dive into the action phase for the specific round. And I guess Team Mahi.
Yep.
This time around, though, they're gonna be allocating Anti over towards the B side. There's a star already put down over towards the B mains by Blackhawk, and I guess Sai, he knows what is the play being made from the side of Team Mahi, Elika.
Well, I think if Sai falls into the trap, then he knows that it's going to be Antidote who might be taking him down. And Antidote, he has to get his patience together, and the spike is dropped outside the A-longs, and I think Antidote he has just given away the position for Sai, so that Sai, he knows that Antidote is in the B-bomb side and is no longer interested in going over there, so he's immediately going to fall back. It's going to be an execute with the locations getting revealed away. Samurai Esports exactly know what kind of a play that Team Mahi are trying to do over here as Rexy, he's already waiting and having for Team Mahi to show up into his forces as Team Mahi and his teammates. They get a huge advantage. They rush on towards them, and Samurai Esports, they have already got the spike planted down, and it looks like it's all in the hands of Team Mahi, and they wouldn't be able to do much as Samurai Esports will be taking them down and making it to a match point over there.
So yeah, 12th on the board as Anti. He's definitely going to be happy with his performance as well. But at the same time, Team Samurai Esports, they're really, really strong, man. That afterplan positioning coming in from Samurai Esports, right? I'm not going to lie, it was so beautifully played, except for the play over towards the under towers. I guess everyone else had a really good positioning moving into that specific round in an afterplan situation. So Samurai Esports, props to you guys. You guys have definitely prepared Haven, and I guess Team Mahi, they did not see or expect this kind of a performance coming in from Samurai Esports as well. So what could possibly be the final round of the specific map, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to be seeing Samurai Esports. Yes.
I don't think Team Mahi is gonna let them go away like that. I'm perfectly sure that Team Mahi is not gonna let Samurai Esports take away the win so easily. So they are going to farm for something really that we were not expecting from Team Mahi, as the Cypher Trap will come through, and I think Sai cannot pass through that Cypher Trap unless he gets the permission or breaks it. And there you go, Hellfighter is gonna spot him out, Hellfighter is gonna take him down. It's going to be the rain of the blood as Amdrasu gets one, Antidote gets one, and Amdrasu getting another one on towards her. She's gonna put it down to a 2v4 situation where Blackhawk has actually got the bomb, and I think they will be moving their way towards the B bomb side right now, or maybe garage. Never mind, yeah, they'll be going in for garage, and they'll be getting the spike planted down onto the C, and the smokes, the stars, they will also be coming along as Wimpovia has been spotted out in 12 HP. And as I told you, I don't think Team Mahi is gonna let Samurai Esports take away that win that easily, as Antidote Man comes in for the rescue. It's third round on board for Team Mahi. There you go. I think my predictions are turning out to be true. The Team Mahi will never let you take away the victory that easily. They are definitely going to get the victory.
That's right. That's right. Team Mahi, they are gonna give out their absolute everything, I guess, at this specific point of time, because Samurai Esports, they're at a match point, right? And Team Mahi, as Alika said very beautifully, that they are not gonna give up anytime soon. They're gonna keep fighting till the very end. And guys, one more thing I wanted to let you know is that there's a poll that is ready for you guys. The link is being put up by our moderators, so go ahead and vote out for who exactly is going to be winning out the specific match using the poll link down in the chat section for that moderator. But at the same time, I guess he was not expecting Anti to hold that aggressive position over towards the A side. And with that said and done, I guess Samurai Esports, they have went ahead and grabbed themselves that mad advantage as well. The mad advantage was neutralized at one point, but at the same time, Samurai Esports, they went ahead and got themselves another kill, and they quickly changed things around. I guess Blackhawk is gonna further make things worse for Team Mahi, as it's gonna be all down to Anti in a 1 versus 3 situation. The last round, he definitely stood tall for the team. Now let's see if he's gonna be able to do that once again or not. Look at the unfortunate scenes coming in from Vibor's face as well. If you guys can see his I don't know, how should I put it? Maybe frustration. Yeah, alright guys, nothing's working out in our favor. And Samurai Sports on the other hand, look at the attention coming in from Sai's face.
Well, I think it's going to be a game changer if Antidote kills off this round. As a big spike is already down, and Antidote is going to use his blades out, but that's not enough. Samurai Esports takes them down, and there you go, the victory, the celebrations for Samurai Esports. But I think it's way too early for them. You still have a long way to go, buddies. It's still the first map. And look at Samurai Esports walking down the aisle away from the chairs. And as we also come down to the caster screen, me and Nitish in a moment, let's just have a look at the scoreboard before we switch down to the caster cam. Don't we, Nitish?
That's right, that's right. I mean, scoreboard looks... look at the scoreboard, man. I... See, at this point, I know I'm not supposed to laugh, but at the same time, the entire story, the entire narration can be done by looking at the scoreboard. Like, Team Mahi, the only player on double digits in terms of the kills is Antidote. And Team Mahi, they definitely were not able to perform against Samurai Esports on the map of Haven. It's unfortunate for sure, but at the same time, times are tough for everyone, and maybe Team Mahi, they just had a bad time on the map of Haven. Maybe they're just gonna get it all together with a nice little pep talk coming in from Amatharasu as well, the coolest IGL. He's gonna go ahead and have a word with the entire team, maybe boost their morale, and after this break that we're gonna be having as well. After that break, when we move on towards map number 2, maybe Team Mahi are gonna feel better, and that is exactly what we want them to do as well. Just reset your minds and come back stronger, because we know your potential and we know what they can do as well.
Well, it's quite a surprise and really interesting that it's actually Team Mahi who haven't been playing Icebox at all, and Samurai Esports have picked up Icebox. So Team Mahi, you guys have to really look after which map you are going to play against Samurai Esports, and the only chance you've got in the finale, in the last map, in the last match for the lower brackets, I would say. Whoever wins this, they'll be walking away to the grand finale, which will be happening at 5 PM today, and who loses this will be walking away with 50,000 Indian rupees.
So
and
yeah,
guys,
with that, I guess we are ready to dive into the caster cam as well. If you're ready, Alika.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now you are. So let's quickly transition over towards the caster cam as well, where we're gonna be doing some post-match analysis, and yeah, we're just gonna quickly close it out. Not gonna be too analytical regarding this, but at the same time, just want to say that Team Mahi, their attack side, it really didn't satisfy their fans, and I guess they themselves are not gonna be satisfied with the performance that they came in with as well. I guess Team Samurai Esports, on the other hand, their defense was
Outstanding.
hats off, outstanding for sure. I mean,
10 to 2 was
yeah,
their defensive lineup, and I guess 10 rounds on the defender side, I think it's way too much in a map like Haven.
that's true. The aggressive plays being made by the entirety of Samurai Esports as well, right? You would if you had a look at the radar, guys, you would notice this thing that Samurai Esports, on their defense, every single time when they had the chance, they went ahead, took aggressive positioning across the map, And they did not come in with the flank, but at the same time they had the read as to what exactly is happening, and that's what that is exactly what's important as well. Having information on what exactly your opponent is going to do and where exactly they're positioned themselves as well. It's really important to have a lot of intel when you're on the defense, and the same goes for the attack as well. But at the same time on defense, right, when you have the intel, you can immediately make these rotations. And Samurai Esports and the rotations on Haven were looking crisp and on point. The calls that they were given by the IGL, it was absolutely on point. And I guess Samurai Esports, all of that homework, all of that prep that they did as well on the map of Haven against Team Mahi, it all came at the right place, and the stars aligned for them as well, Alika.
Yep, and I think I expected Team I to be standing quite strong, and Samurai Esports they have also, I think they stood quite strong against Team I, and I think they fell back and they've learned a lot of things. As I said, Samurai Esports was on a winning streak, and it was easy for them to take down Team Mahi, and they absolutely did. And Team Mahi, guys, you tried your level best, you did a good job over there. But I want you to guys put up one hell of a show in a map of Icebox, and me and Nitish are looking forward for it. And before we jump down to the map of Icebox, me and Nitish will be taking a short break, and we will be right back. So don't go anywhere, guys. Subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Planted. Last player standing.
Cage triggered.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Get out of my way!
You want to fight it?
The girls with their nails done.
I know exactly where you are. Enemy down.
Girls with their nails done now.
Last player standing.
Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their Girls with their nails done now. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done.
Well, welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, brought to you by RW Productions and on Premium Innovator. Right now, we are on the last match for the lower bracket. Could consider it's the finals for lower bracket. Now, whoever wins this match will be walking away towards the grand finale, which will be happening at 5 p.m. today. That is, whoever wins this one versus the Global Esports. And let's just have a look let's just do a recap. We had Samurai Esports versus Team Mahi currently going on, and the first map was Haven, where Samurai Esports, to my surprise, took away the win from 13-3, and I think they have done a great job. And right now, once again, Samurai Esports will be starting off with the defenders, and with me joined on the desk right now to take you through all this action is going to be Nitish. Nitish, how are you feeling?
Well, I definitely am very, very excited to see what exactly is going to happen, but I think there is some sort of an issue. No, never mind. Okay, we are all set and ready. But yeah, guys, you know what? I'm so goddamn excited to see what exactly is going to happen on Icebox, because on Haven, we really did not expect Team Mahi to lose out against Samurai Esports like that, right? I mean, Samurai Esports, props to them, man. What a performance. Like, you know, the beast of a performance coming in from Vim, Harsh, Sai, every single individual from Samurai Esports, everyone stood tall for the team. And I guess Team Mahi, they definitely are going to be disappointed with their performance on the map of Haven against Samurai Esports. Now, Samurai Esports, I guess they did a lot of prep on the map of Haven, and the same can be said for Icebox as well. I mean, I guess they have a 100% win rate in Yuvin Community Cup, whatever map that they have played. I guess Icebox. On Icebox, they have a 100% win rate. They haven't lost a single map. I mean, they haven't lost a single match on Icebox. So yeah, Samurai Esports. Moving forward, I guess with their current agent lineup as well, right? We're gonna be seeing Sai on the Jet. We have got Sova, Omen, Sage, and you know, I guess Rexy is on the raise as well. So it is definitely going to be interesting to see what exactly is going to happen in this specific map. Is it Rexy on the raise, or is it Blackhawk on the raise? Because the last time I know, Blackhawk was playing raise.
Well, I'm quite
I really,
sorry
yeah,
about it.
really have to go ahead and see who exactly is playing what. I kind of missed out on the you know, agent selection screen as well, because I was in the back end running some transitions. But yeah, Team Mahi, I guess their lineup looks good as well. They're going to be going in for that single duelist composition.
Yeah, as we discussed earlier about that, I think it's not really something good, but I think if it works out against Samurai Esports, then why not? As I think they picked up Sage as well. Of course, you need a Sage and a map of Icebox, and look at Sai, I think he's way too ahead, and it's going to be Samurai Esports Hush, who's going to be bringing down the smokes, and it's actually... And I'm pretty sure it's actually Rexy who's playing it, and Vibor will be getting taken down from the kitchen as Sai gets the entry. Vibor will be going down in the first place as Hellfighter, and Right Ways will be picking on out towards the Sai at the same time. Right Ways takes down that trade onto its Sai immediately. Well, I think the rotation has been called in. Samurai Esports is going in for a quick B rush where Antidote, he is gonna caught Blackhawk off guard. And
One
there you go.
enemy
That is
remaining.
Blackhawk playing the Rexy, and Antidote gets another one. A double kill and maybe a triple kill. And there you go. Antidote has finished it up for Samurai Esports, getting the pistol round into their favor. And GG well played, Samurai Esports. Starting off with the attackers, looks like they are looking quite the confident.
Yeah, I mean, Team Mahi, they went ahead and got themselves that pistol round as well, and I guess Samurai Esports with their lineup, the agent composition, I guess they did not see this coming from the side of Team Mahi as well. Mahi, they silently have been experimenting on things, and I guess this specific composition might work out for them as well. I really want to see how exactly Mahi are going to go ahead and grab that victory against Samurai Esports as well on this specific map. But at the same time, I guess the entirety of Samurai Esports, they're moving over to the mid position, and I guess it's going to be a mid to B split coming in from the side of Samurai Esports. Hellfighter and
Spike
Bor,
down
they
B.
both are over towards the B side, whereas Right Towards is over towards the kitchens. Guard in the kitchens without any issues whatsoever. He's already got himself a frag, and I guess he's not going to see Wimp coming, his nemesis. And Wimp going ahead and taking down Right Towards with that class is going to pick up that Spectre. He's going to further move it over towards the B side as well in order to get some more frags, because at this point that's all they can do as well. I don't think so a spike plant is in play from the side of Samurai Esports, because in a 2 vs 4 situation with Mahi having that two-man advantage as well, it's gonna be really hard for them to go ahead and sneak in a spike plant.
Last player standing.
Well, I think Samurai Esports, you know what it is, and there you go. TM, they've already got the first buy round to their favor. I mean, they've got the first buy, so I don't think it's really going to be hard for them. And that's a shutdown on towards Samurai Esports. But now this is a real round, Nitish. After losing 2 rounds, I think Team Samurai Esports, they have already looked after their economy, and they might be going in for a full rifle buy at this point against Team Mahi. But Team Mahi, they will pretty much be working on the SMGs. They will not be upgrading into the pistols. If they have the economy, of course they can, but I think it'll be damaging to their economy. And right now Samurai Esports, this is the shot that they've got to actually take down Samurai Esports. To take down Team Mahi. Team Mahi, they've got a weak side right now in terms of the rifles, but I don't think anything is gonna make a difference. I think Sai is gonna go ahead and gets a pick, and Rex is gonna immediately trade it out. His Antidote is gonna take Sai down. It's down to 3v2 situation with this.
It definitely is down to that 3 vs 2 situation as well. Samurai Esports in the man advantage right now, and I guess the stars are definitely aligning for them on this one. But look at Right to Ace, he's going to be making that real play, to go ahead and get that frag on towards Wimp, the spike planter. And with that, I guess now with it being down to a 2 vs 2 situation, it might just go to the favor of Team Mahi as well. You never know. But at the same time, Spike is going to be planted, I guess. Wow, Harsh, hello. Where exactly are you looking? Oh, I guess Harsh was thinking that Rexy is going to be watching his back, but at the same time, Rexy, he quickly switched his vision over towards the pipes position, and eventually towards the defense side spawn as well. And I guess Rexy, just what Anti did in that pistol round, he's also going to do the same in this specific buy round. A quad kill for the man as he puts up the first round of the board for Samurai Esports.
Here we are. Finally, the first round going to favor of Samurai Esports. As I said, it was an important round, and they made sure that they're going to get that into their account, and they absolutely did. As Rexy with the Sage, he has his Resurrection up and running, so his ultimate can be a really strong backup for his team at this point. So even if anybody's getting taken down, that's not a problem, because Rexy's got your back. He's gonna get you up and going. As Rexy might be picking out towards the mid, and I think it's an execute coming in from Samurai Esports. Look at Antidote. He's eagerly waiting for Sai to peek down, and I think Sai, the moment you peek, you're gonna be regretting it. But I think on the other hand, Antidote is going to be getting spotted out in the under rafters. And yep, there you go. He's gonna quickly up raft and go back to the rafters as a range shell will be coming through. But Blackhawk on the other hand is gonna put in headshot. TM Vibber is gonna trade Sai. And here we are, it's down to a 4v4 situation. One player down from both of the teams. And look what is interesting, that is Blackhawk getting down to multiple kills, and he's down to 30 HP. The heal will come through, and as Sai will also be resurrected. It's a dead man coming to the life. There you go, 5v3 situation, and Team Mahi, they really don't have the man advantage to get this round up and going, but Hellfighter is trying to balance it. He takes down Sai. He's down to 50 HP. He needs a heal. He's waiting for his Sage. And I think this round might just go in the favor of Samurai Esports with the man advantage.
It might just go exactly how you portrayed it to be as well. And I guess Hellfighter along with Anti, they might just be able to get the frag on towards Wim. He's gonna get caught off guard, I guess. He has his bow and arrow out, but at the same time, he did get his gun out at the exact same time as well. We are gonna be seeing all of these players from Saturday Team Samurai Esports speaking out at the exact same time, and that's gonna be a triple for Blackhawk. Give it up for the man, as you know, they're gonna be tying things up the scoreboard, and I guess Samurai Esports. Well, someone's got a hold of the ace side, boys.
They did, and I think things are going to be looking very interesting right now, as you know, Team Samurai Esports gets another round 2-2, equalizing the scores for themselves. And you know what's more interesting, Nitish?
Yep. What is it?
That Samurai Esports, they just put up a really good round with their ultimates, and right now it's time for Team Mahi to put up their ultimates. But I think in an eco round they would rather not do that, as Antidote is gonna put his blades up, because that is always an advantage to work with, as the boom bot, he has had the boom bot sound, so it's gonna come back so that he doesn't get spotted out. As Samurai Esports side, he's gonna dash over to his B mains and have fun over there, but I think Antidote, he's going in for the try-hard mode on, as he'll be pushing down towards the A mains. And what next? There we are. It looks like Team Samurai Esports have called in for the rotation, as Rexy, the important healer, has been taken down. And there you go. As the Jet says, take the healer down. He's too annoying. And I think Team Mahi might be getting this round into the favor, but they are down to a very T situation. And Samurai Esports losing an eco round against Team Mahi. Now that is something I will never expect it to happen, as Samurai Esports, they get a pick. That is Harsh taking down Omen, and so will Fighter go down at the same time. With only a man advantage, do you think Team Mahi will be able to put up this round to good use? And now it's round a 2v2 situation, Nitish. The spike is getting planted down.
Yeah, it's frags coming
seconds
left, right, and center right now, as Harsh, he knows that Anti is coming in with a little bit of a backstab at the same time. Harsh, he's going to be finding the frag on towards Anti as well. With that, it all comes down to right to ace in a 1 versus 2 situation. But Harsh, this man, god damn, even on a Sentinel, even on a controller, I guess even on a duelist, he'll do the exact same thing. That is frag, and stand tall for the team when his team needs him the most. This is insane. What the hell is this kind of a performance coming in from Samurai Esports? It's nuts. And Team Mahi, they did not see that coming. They almost were about to convert that eco round for themselves, and yeah, I guess it's not going to be that easy. As you know, Samurai Esports with these rotations, they're going to be too good with that. And I guess with a little bit of a pause called in as well, it's going to give the time to Team Mahi in order to strengthen up that defense against Samurai Esports. Now Samurai Esports, they've been doing this from quite some time now, and all 3 of these rounds that they got as well, right? It was out of the 3, they got 2 rounds over towards the A side, and I guess Samurai Esports, they sort of have an idea as to how exactly the defense is laid out over towards the A side from Team Mahi. So with that read coming in, they are coming in with a little bit of a counter, but at the same time, it has always come down to these one-on-ones, one-on-twos as well, right, Elika? So I guess Samurai Esports, they should be prepared, and they should be very, very ready for absolutely everything coming in for Team Mahi. Because Team Mahi, they're also a team who adapt and evolve quickly mid-round, mid-game. So yeah, Samurai Esports, I just wish them all the best. So let's hope that they don't get ahead of themselves and get happy with all of these rounds going in over towards the A side. They need to constantly keep switching things up.
Well, consistency is the key, and if Samurai Esports is keeping up the consistency, then that is a good job. But I think the Hunter's Fury coming in from right to ace is gonna do a little damage, but not of a heavy damage for Samurai Esports, as Team Mahi's Hellfighter will be moving through the kitchens, and I think this is a execute coming back again. And as the shock dart will be coming through, Sai, he saw the head of the Sage, but he couldn't get the fire shot at all, or else the call-out would have been given away that there is an operator coming in from Samurai Esports, and the recon will be coming through, as Sai will be getting revealed away 2 times. And I think the execute is going really slow for Samurai Esports, and this such kind of slow executes really didn't work for Samurai Esports previously. Well, I'm expecting that it might work right now, as it's going to be Rex. He might be coming out. Weber gets that entry tag, and there you go. Weber gets a double kill. And Sai is the one who will be putting down Weber and Amaterasu, both of them down. To my surprise, it's actually Amaterasu playing the Jet. Wimp is going to take down right away. This round to a 3v2 situation, and there you go. The beautiful shot by Sai. head on towards Hellfighter, and now it's all down to the poor guy Antidote Man with a dash to updrafts and 3 smokes and the best gun you can ever have in this game, that is the operator, and I think he will be going in for a save, which pretty much explains that it's 4th round on board for Samurai Esports. And as you said, Nitish, consistency is gonna make wonders, and I think that is what exactly is going to happen with Samurai Esports. Although Antidote can go for the try, to be honest, because both of them are down to less than 10 HP, man.
No, actually, he shouldn't, in my opinion, Alika, because this operator is definitely going to help him in the coming rounds, and I guess going in for the save is the better call here. In a 1 versus 3 situation, is going to be absolutely hard for Anti to win out the fight as well against 3 of these angry attackers from Samurai Esports. So it's always better to go into the save, get the operator out in the next round as well, because you never know, maybe the hero up is going to help out Team Mahi to put up that 3rd round of the board as well. For now, though, yeah, you did mention that Anti and Amaterasu have a little bit of a switch. Yes, I know. I understand what you're trying to say as well. Anti, the last time we saw Team Mahi on Icebox, I guess he was playing Sage. And Amaterasu.
Yeah, no, it was actually an Ascent where Antidote was playing Sage, and I haven't really seen.
No, actually, I am talking about Icebox when we did see Team Mahi before, not in this tournament, I guess. In a previous tournament, when I was seeing, I guess Anti was playing on Sage. I'm not really sure, but at the same time, having Amaterasu on the Sage as well is good. It's good to see him on a support role.
Yep. And I think Amaterasu will be a great support for his team, but right now things aren't really looking good for Team Mahi as Samurai Esports. They are looking quite confident as they have got 4 rounds back to back. I mean, look at the amount of momentum that Samurai Esports have gained on the way through, as it's going to be Blackhawk once again putting the entry for the team. That is the Yeoman Wibborg going down. So there are no more smokes left for Team Mahi. It's only Antidote with a smoke left and an updraft with a dash. And Sai with their operator. An operator versus operator. Will the entry be beginning for Samurai Esports onto its B bomb side? But look at them. Both of the teams have got patience. Both of the teams are looking for the enemies to walk into their crosses, which is not going to happen. So Blackhawk is going to go ahead and get another frag onto its Sage. And maybe a third one, but right away is going to give that to 1 degree straight onto the face, as Sai will be peeking out on towards the B mains where it is. Oh my god, Antidote missed that shot. Antidote missed up big time, as it's going to be Hellfighter breaking down the wall, and Antidote is looking after the yellow boxes. He still has got a dash to work with, and I think with the peak he will be getting the job done, as Rexy will be going down. The healer has went down with only 1 bullet left. Antidote, he has to take a shot and go for a quick reload. Looks like Sai has also got his job done, and there you go. He's going to take down Hellfighter, a 2v3 situation into the favor of Samurai Esports in terms of the number of players alive, and looks like Olymp is going to get another one. That is Antidote going down, and now right to Ace, he's going to get himself a double, and now he's having a fight against Sai, and there you go. Sai's going to quickly pull out that operator and give a shot on towards right to Ace, and here we are 5-2, and look at the satisfaction feeling coming in from Sai on his face, and look at Samurai Esports. They're looking really nice right now. 5-2, they are beating Team Mahi right now.
They definitely are, Alika. And I guess, Sai is going to be so goddamn happy. The satisfaction on his face as well after he gets that frag on towards right to Ace. Because right to Ace, mind you guys, his shock dart lineup was amazing. I wouldn't say lineup, but at the same time, the mathematics coming in from him as well, right? The math that he did in his head, the entire guest play as well. The way he put down that shot dart, it actually landed straight under Sai, but at the same time, Sai was sitting at 150 HP, so it barely made a difference for him. So yeah, with that said and done, I guess it's going to be 5-2 as we're going to be seeing Samurai Esports. We're going to try and put up that 6th as well. At the same time, we're going to be seeing Anti walking straight into the crosshairs of Sai. That's going to be a quick kill coming in for Sai, and I guess he knows where exactly Vibor is as well, but Vibor will get the better of Sai, and I guess Rexy's just going to go ahead and pick up Blackhawk, who got taken down right off the bat in the round. 3 versus 4 situation for Samurai Esports as I guess this round, it looks like it might go into the favor of Team Mahi.
Well, I think Team Mahi, they certainly might not be letting that happen. Well, I guess Team Mahi, they have the man advantage, man. They're in a 4v3, so definitely Team Mahi will not let that happen. As Hellfighter looks like, okay, he's concentrating right now because he's the one might be having the fight against Rexy.
Spike
There goes
down,
gonna take
B.
the Rex is gonna flip the swarm grenade as the fight goes dropped, and it's gonna use the swarm grenade. But I
30
think Wimp is
seconds
way
left.
too ahead as Fighter gives out the call that it's a mid push. It's going to be right to Ace coming in for the backup along with the Mitarasu as Blackhawk takes down right to Ace. It's the B bomb side getting cleared out and the spike has been planted down. Mitarasu going in for the backstab, and it's going to be Wibor who will be coming in from Snowman as well. Wimp is down to low HP. So Amaterasu, it should be an easy one for Amaterasu to pull out the guns on towards a Wimp and get that frag. It can be around for Team Mahi, but oh my god, Amaterasu.
Last player standing.
And there you
One
go. He
enemy
definitely
remaining.
has an idea. He's going to take one man down, and it's down to a 1v1 situation where it's going to be Blackhawk with the showstopper who might not be taking down Amaterasu as Amaterasu makes that clutch happen, and here we are. Third round on board for Team Mahi, and look at Sai. Sai must be thinking, Blackhawk, what on the hell did I get to witness you doing with the showstopper?
That's absolutely true, by the way, and it's going to be all smiles coming in from the side of Team Mahi as well. Amaterasu's flank, it actually made a hell lot of difference, right? And I guess Samurai Esports, well, with them going ahead and losing out their round against Team Mahi, they're now gonna think that maybe we need to change things up a little bit, maybe, you know, put someone on flank watch and try and get ourselves some good hold in an after plant situation as well. So with that, a minute and 35 seconds, and the round has already begun. And I guess Samurai Esports, they still have the money to go in for the buy. Team Mahi, on the other hand, got 3 of their ultimates ready. So you know, even if Samurai Esports wants to go ahead and get the control out of the side, they can easily do so. Right away, can pull out his ultimate as well when the spike is getting planted, or maybe he's in an after plant situation as well. But look at Amaterasu. Damn, he went there and got himself that bag as well. Immediately gets taken down by Rexy, his nemesis, out of the side of Team Samurai Esports. And right now, Rightways has already arrived over towards the Raptors position. He's gonna find himself a frag and make it a double. Not bad. Rightways really impressed with the amount of frags that you've been putting up as well, man. But with 55 seconds left on the clock, I guess Team Mahi, they have the man advantage, and most probably should have the 4th round of the board as well, because Samurai Esports are left out with Harsh and Rexy. I'm not gonna leave it out for them. I'm not going to leave Harsh and Rexy out of this. I know for a fact that that, you know, Harsh, he has always stood tall for the team when his team needs it the most, and he has pulled up multiple clutches time and time again. So maybe we might just see the exact same thing coming in over here as well. With the lockdown being put up by Team Mahi, I guess it's going to drive both of these players from Team Samurai Esports out of the site, and hopefully the plant is for them as well. It was the B-mains.
Yep, the plant is over towards the E-mains, and I think the diffuser will be coming towards Samurai Esports. Harsh, I think, is spotted and fighter at the last moment, but I think that the bomb has already been having diffused, and right places on the other side of the world, and there you go. Showman is gonna just walk out just like a red carpet and takes down right to Ace, and right to Ace. He was standing so close, and Hellfighter, how did you miss that diffuse? He could have used a different angle to get the diffusal done, but I think it was just not really a round for Team Mahi, as it's going to be 6th round on board for Team Samurai Esports, and looks like they are looking quite interesting. And if Team Mahi cannot make it 6-6 in the first half, then they will be pushing hard, because Samurai Esports are looking for an 8-4 right now. 8-4 in the first half, which will give them a lot of confidence to make that comeback in the defender side. And I think Samurai Esports, they have a greater hold at the defender side. What do you think, Nitish? I pretty much feel like Samurai Esports, doesn't matter which map it is, even in the Haven, even though it was an attack siren map, they had a strong hold against Team Mahi.
That is true. And again, Team Mahi, right? For them, starting off on defense on Icebox, all they have to do is grab themselves a couple of more rounds. They already have 3. I guess 4 or 5 wouldn't hurt, and once they get that, they should pretty much be able to make that immediate comeback as well on their attack side. Because again, Icebox is an attack side map, and you know, it really is gonna help out Team Mahi if they can just grab themselves a couple of rounds more. That's it. That's all they want as well. A couple of rounds more, and they'll be breezing past the attack side for sure. We're gonna be seeing a little bit of a resurrection coming in for Sai, but oh, Sai. He's gonna get slowed down. He's gonna try and dash out, but still gets caught up, and I guess there's no escape. Death is definitely there for him this round, and with Harsh getting himself the frag on towards the board, he's gonna get himself another one. It's a triple for Harsh, as this guy is not gonna stop anytime soon. He's just unstoppable, and there's the dash coming in from Andy, as he's gonna dash right in front of the crosshairs of Harsh. As Wimp gets the final frag. I thought that Harsh is gonna be walking away with an ace that round, but it's okay, man. Look at Harsh's face. He is not even flinching at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get something like that done, right? You have at least a smile on your face. This guy's like, I don't care. As soon as as soon as I'm gonna see that win up on the board for my team, then only I'm gonna smile.
And I think Sai is already happy over there. I could see a wide smile coming out of Sai's face. Well, 73, that is actually a bad score coming in from Team Mahi, so they really have to get their things back, get their energy back, and they have to fight off against Samurai Esports. It's not the first time you guys fought against Samurai Esports, and why are you guys being so passive about it, as Antidote goes ahead and gets a pick? But I think that it's going to be Sai who will be taking Anti down, as the Blade Storm will be coming out from Sai, and I think he might be thinking of taking the turret down, but I think he just wasted all 5 blades on it. But yeah, nevertheless, coming back, it's going to be the Hunter Storm and his Fury coming in from Y2 as he takes a kill on towards a Wimp, and looks like it's Sai who will be watching out to the rafters and towards the screens push. It's down to a 4v4 situation. The shock that the paranoia will be coming through, but it's nothing that can stop Sai. Sai is gonna get himself a double, and I think he'll be moving forward with an operator. He might be getting another kill onto Fighter, and there you go, that's a triple kill. Right away is immediately trading it off onto Sai, and there you go. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, Samurai Esports are putting an entire full stop on towards Team Mahi. Not even something like comma, they're just gonna full stop Team Mahi. They're gonna shut them down. Inside, he is going like a beast today. He got himself a triple kill with that operator, and Hellfighter, he was standing so close to Rexy. He was he was sticking to Sai at a point. He was sticking just side by side. And this is the last round in the first half. If Team Mahi doesn't get this round, you know, Nitish, what is at stakes. It can be highly a difficult situation for Team Mahi to make that comeback happen.
And to be completely honest, just like in the words of Sai, he would be like, that's what brothers do, right? We stick together as a unit, and we got this. At the same time,
Yeah,
Sai...
not with the opponent though.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Oh my god, did I just miss something? Okay.
Yeah, Sai, he almost messed up, but at the same time, there is someone, his brother, to support him and clean up the mess that he was almost about to do. So, Harsh, on the other hand, comes in and takes down right to ace. The plant has been stopped, by the way, and I guess there's gonna be a little bit of backstab coming in from Blackhawk as well. Man, Blackhawk, his lurks yesterday as well against, I guess, all his boomers. We saw the Blackhawk doing something like this mostly every single round, and this guy is just way too good, man, with his flies.
Yep. And there you go. When you put Blackhawk in a controller, he's the top fragger. But when you put him in the duelist, he's just way too ahead of everyone. He's an all-rounder, and it reminds me that he can do absolutely anything. He knows how to play like a controller. He can control the site. He can go ahead and get those picks as a duelist. He can lurk, and he can especially. He protects his team. As we finish the first half, 9-3 scored, and I think Team Mahi, they are really upset. They are really upset about what's happening, and I think Antidote is not really feeling well right now. And with we go down to the second half pistol round. Well, it quite depends on who is winning the pistol round in the second half. They are pretty much going to be the winners for this map, and I think Samurai Esports have already secured one map with their hands, and I think it's going to be another one anytime soon. As Sai gets tagged down to a very low HP and is going to ask the heal, and he will be going in for the peak again, if I'm not wrong. Sai, oh my god, he's so stubborn. He's going to go for the peak again and again. And Team Mahi, meanwhile, they will be going in for the rotation, if I'm not wrong, or they're still sticking outside the A long.
Right now, it is Samurai Esports to just, to try and get a hold over towards the ASAT as well, because Team Mahi, they have made tons and tons of noise over towards the pipes position as well. And I guess Samurai Esports, they sort of know as to what exactly is going to be the play being made by Team Mahi as well. The spike is still over towards the A side, by the way. Whereas we do see the entire roster trying to, try to get some picks over towards B mains, or maybe even over towards the middle position. Someone from the side of Samurai Esports is feeling adventurous. That is something that Team Mahi is looking forward to as well. Because Samurai Esports, while they're riding on quite a high right now, it's gonna be these mistakes that are gonna make the difference for Team Mahi as well. I guess at this point, Rexy is gonna go in for that right peak with that ghost. Gonna be able to land that headshot on towards Anti, whereas Anti is gonna do that instead. Russell's gonna get on top of the Raptors, and I guess he might just be able to walk away with the frag on towards Ush, and yes, he will. Down to Sai in a 1 versus 4 situation. Let's see if the greatest of all time, or GOAT as we call it, is going to be able to clutch it out or not. In a 1 versus 4 situation, I mean, he definitely is going to face off with Bor. He's going to put him down to sleep as well, and maybe he just is going to be able to connect the shot on towards Hellfighter. Nah, Hellfighter and his cap, man.
Yeah.
The cap on towards kills, right?
There you go. That's a round for Team Mahi, and I'm so happy that they've secured the pistol round in the second half, and it actually might be the time that Team Mahi started to come back against Samurai Esports, but there is a risk again, as Samurai Esports have ended the first half in a very huge note with a huge score difference for themselves. And I think Team Mahi, they'll be going in for a force buy right now. They'll be picking up all the Spectres and Samurai Esports. Nevertheless, there will only be one man who will be picking up, and that is going to be Sai, who's picking up a Marshall right now, as a recon will not spot away the position of Sai. Sai might be able to get that headshot on towards anybody who is trying to peek over from the Raptors, and I think it's going to take down the drone pretty much soon. 9-4, and I think Team Mahi, they're having a good time right now. They can make it to a 9-5 with that force by round into the favor, and I think Sai is already tagged down with 34 HP, and so is the Omen, and so is Blackhawk. So Blackhawk will be getting taken down as Harsh goes for an immediate trade on towards Weber, and Sai will be getting the heal back. It's down to a 4v4 situation, Nitesh, and looks like Harsh over here might be the man who can be taken down, because he's down to less than 20 HP. And talking about Hellfighter and his teammates,
One down. Finished.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's actually
that was-
Hellfighter backstabbing. For a second, I was like, wait, why is Hellfighter's
Placing alarm
standing and walking behind Sai? I was thought he was gonna go for a knife, but I think he didn't. He's gonna instead go for the kills. He does not want to risk even an inch. As you can see, it's down to a 2v4 situation, Nitish, with Harsh barely surviving with 12 HP.
Well, Hellfighter came in with a little bit of a sneaky peeky play over there, and I guess he did get himself that frag on towards Sai as well. Sai was not at all expecting that, and that backstab, it really caught him off guard. With that, I guess Rexy and who exactly is left out? Harsh, right? Harsh and Rexy left out in a 2 versus 4 situation. Team Mahi, they should pretty much have the 5th round of the board, and I guess Samurai Esports, I guess Rexy has to wait for like another 25 seconds or so in order to get his heal. So Harsh, if he can just stay alive till then, great. But at the same time, I don't think that is going to happen, as both of these players are going to die to the spike, and that is the correct thing to do as well. If they don't die to the spike, then they don't get the money for the next round. So dying to the spike,
Actually, they prefer dying to the spike instead of giving their skills away for Team Mahi.
actually, it's also that economic play that comes into the round as well, right? I mean, if you don't die to the spike, you really don't get the money, and if you die to the spike, then you walk away with 1,000 creds, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
So yeah, it's about the money, and yeah, with that round, I guess Samurai Esports is going to be able to go in for the buy. It's going to be that full buy coming in from them. Vandals, Phantoms all across the board. And he's going to be on a Spectre, and I guess that Spectre is going to give up on him, because Blackhawk with the Vandal is going to be far too better and far too quick. And with that entry pick going into the favor of Samurai Esports, they're gonna strengthen up that defense over to the B side as well.
Looks like it's a round for Samurai Esports, as it's going to be Harsh and Blackhawk making that double connection. Blackhawk is tagged down to really low HP, and the paint shell will be coming through, and looks like it's the Harsh hits his alibi over there, and Harsh, he should be down the second and or else he'll be in big trouble. And there you go, Harsh, so he's in a trouble as right to his takes
down, B.
and it's come for a real trade. That is Rexy coming down on towards right to his as the spike has been dropped down, but nobody actually is noticing the spike, as Whipper is going to take the spike and move back, although the recon will be spotting him out. It's down to a 4v2 situation, and with an entire advantage for Samurai Esports. So the heal is not there into the hands of Rexy, so he's just gonna walk in as Sai is trying to push towards the mid, and I think Team Mahi's Hellfighter is already made his way towards the A bomb side and is sitting all quiet.
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
And I think
30
Salman is
seconds
spotting out
left.
Hellfighter, and there you go, there comes an headshot. It's all down to Whipboard in a 1 versus 4 situation. Expecting his hand down to 40 HP, and there you go, will take him down eventually. 10 to 5. Samurai Esports is taking away the lead. That was such a beautiful round coming in from Team Samurai Esports. They've held the position so good. Only if they spotted out the spike was dropped on the beam, and it could have been a quicker round.
I told you, right? The defense over towards the B side is going to get strengthened up from the side of Samurai Esports, and props to Blackhawk for being low on HP and still managing to get himself multiple frags over towards the yellow containers. And yeah, with that said and done, Samurai Esports are going to be on to double digits, guys. 10 to 5 is Team Mahi. They're gonna try and move it over towards the A side this time around though. All 5 of their players they're gonna try and straight away make their way in towards A. I guess Hellfighter is gonna be the only one watching for flanks and holding the backstab as well from the side of Samurai Esports. But at the same time, Sai playing that aggressively on top of the pipes. He might have given away his position, but at the same time, Team Mahi, they know his tendencies and how quickly he repositions himself as well. He's getting out of a specific spot. With a minute left on the clock, it's going to be Team Mahi to go ahead and get themselves a double, whereas Blackhawk and his paint shells are definitely going to sing. It's going to be a Matarasa to get taken down. Blackhawk is over to his rafters, by the way, and right to ace. He almost was about to get himself spotted out with that recon dart coming in from Wimp, but look at the beautiful crossfire setup coming in from Wimp as well as Blackhawk. Blackhawk was watching Wimp's back from the vice position by holding on to rafters, whereas Wimp was watching mid for him. Beautiful stuff coming in from Samurai Esports as they put up their 11th, and I guess Team Mahi, despite going in for that 5-man push over towards the A side, it doesn't work out.
Well, there you go. Team Mahi, I guess you guys are losing one more round in Samurai Esports, so will be taking the lead. They will be getting on towards the match point, which is the most strongest point in the scoreboard, which gives you that confidence, and also sometimes it can be a pause for you as well. As you know, the recon dart will be taken down real quick by Wimp over there, and I think Samurai Esports, well, I think Samurai Esports, they're looking good in terms of the economy, but I don't think Team Mahi is feeling the same way about it, as Antidote will be getting tagged by the drone, and he will be moving back slowly. As Sai with their operator, he also has his blade storm, so he can put the blades out, he can get the round done. But I think Samurai Esports are playing well defensively over here, and I think he's over here spotted out by the drone, and now he might not be able to go for the peak, and it's an eco. It's actually a post-by round coming in from Team Mahi, as Hellfighter goes down to an early pick. Sai on Thrasu, and over here Sai will get taken out the right place, but at the moment they're getting the job done, as Wimp will go for that ultimate Hunter's Fury. It's not going to do much of the job because Weaver is coming for the backstab. Right to ace gets 1. It's down to a 2v2 situation, all in the hands of Weaver. And right to ace, but I think there is a difference coming in from Harsh as he spots out right to ace. The spike has been dropped down in Weaver with the Sheriff. Can he get the job done? No, because Harsh is going to go there and shut him down, as we are down to a match point for Samurai Esports. And look at the disappointment from Team Mahi. Antidote and Weaver, they're not really feeling it. Antidote, I think he's sick, and he's not even upset about it. At this point, he just knows the fact that Team Mahi might not be able to pull out this match.
I mean, Samurai Esports with these individual brilliant plays being made by Harsh, right? God damn it! I never really expected. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I never really expected Harsh to just go full boom bam onto his Team Mahi as well, and I did that, by the way. I went boom bam. But yeah, Harsh, that props to this guy. Back from his Counter-Strike days as well, right? He always used to be an amazing fragger, but in Valorant, he has switched it up to top gear, and it's insane to see him perform like this. The way Samurai Esports have got themselves to a match point as well. I guess in the end it definitely has been settled, and I guess for now it is going to be Samurai Esports to have the victory. But it's not over yet. We definitely have to see if Mahi are going to be able to make the comeback or not. But you know what, guys? You guys can go ahead and hate on Mahi or anyone as much as you want, but at the same time, you have to realize the fact that times are tough. and not everyone is having the best of the days. So just give them a break, show them some love. They're definitely gonna improve. These guys are sitting right now in the server in front of you on cams as well for a reason. They have achieved something in life, and you guys can't simply deny that.
But I think Team Mahi can deny one thing, that he's the win for Samurai Esports at this point. They can definitely deny the victory.
30
Not
seconds
denial,
left.
I would say, but maybe postpone it.
Placing
But I think
swamp
that's
grenade.
not going to happen, as Wimp gets kill onto right 2A, pretty much making it down to a 2v3 situation. And the spike has been planted down. A perfect first plant thesis has been made by Hellfighter, and is going to put that lockdown. And he's going to buy himself up for some time. And Amtrasu is going to take down Sai, and the Resurrection will be coming live. As they will be coming back to the bomb site, it's going to be Wimp in the rafters. As Wimp, I think he'll be dropping down, and Rixie.
One enemy
So what is
remaining.
Rixie exactly doing? He's coming from the screens, and I think he might not be able to make this clutch happen, as it's a 1v3. And I think nobody has taken him down there. So one, he might be getting another one. Quite not sure about that. And here we are, Amaterasu shutting it down on towards the last man standing, Rexy, and that is the 6th round on board for Team Mahi. And if Team Mahi comes back, then this is the best comeback I've ever seen in Yuvin Community Cup, Nitish. And I think the comeback might be coming in through. You never know. Team Mahi is one of the best teams in India, and they've got their own style of play. They don't let others know what secrets they have or what strategies they have. They build up strategies inside the game. I think that's the best part about Team Mahi.
Team Mahi, see, they definitely have the potential, and they have a lot of experience, guys. You can say whatever you want, but in the end, it doesn't matter at all whatever you say. Nothing makes a difference, to be honest. Team Mahi, they know what they do. They know how good they are as well. They're just having a bad time. They're just having a bad day, and it's absolutely fine. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has bad time. Eventually, when everything gets over, gets good, they're gonna make such a massive comeback as well. I'm definitely sure about that. But at the same time, not gonna let anything go away from the side of Samurai Esports. They have legit prepped up. They have done their homework, and it's definitely showcasing in this specific match as well. They, I still remember Sai saying, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna make any comments. I'm just gonna go ahead and show it in the game, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. And I'm happy for him as well. That Samurai Esports, they're putting up such a massive performance. Now Team Mahi, they're also gonna do the same. They're not gonna go ahead and start answering all of these haters or whoever is right now saying anything in the chat. They're just gonna go ahead and show it to you guys in the future games, future tournaments as well. I'm definitely sure that Team Mahi are gonna put up that performance that we all expect them to do as well. Right now, Sai with that operator is gonna try and go in for that early pick, and I guess he's gonna try and go in for that flick shot. But then again, the player over towards the A mains, that is gonna be Anti, is gonna be a little bit too quick. With that said and done, Team Mahi, they are looking to move in over towards the A side, and I guess the Killjoy, that is Hellfighter from Sata Team Mahi, is going to be watching out for the flank. Right to Ace is going to go ahead and pick up that spike, and I guess he's going to ask Killjoy, that is Hellfighter, to drop in some utility for the flank watch. I guess that's going to be the turret coming in. And yeah, they're going to ask each and every player to regroup over towards the A mains, and let's move in towards the A side.
Yep. I think the A side might actually be working out for Team Mahi, because Sai is in a very close distance. He might be able to get a kill, but I'm pretty sure he'll be getting traded any moment. As a recall that will be coming through. He needs to shot on towards the Amaterasu. As Amaterasu right now with the confidence is going to fall back, but Sai is getting dragged down to low HP. 70 HP.
30 seconds
and I think
left.
the heal will be coming through anytime soon for him. Putting that operator once again
Spike
towards Antidote, but Antidote, he has got some other plans. He's gonna take down Sai, and so does Amaterasu takes down a Wimp as Rexy comes into the play, makes it to a 3v3 situation. Right away, 7 seconds left to get that peak on, and I guess the push will be coming in from Amaterasu. He's gonna take down Harsh, but I see Rexy on the other hand is gonna resurrect a Wimp, but that means it's still back to a 3v3 as the diffuser will begin. And Blackhawk, I think it's sticking to the diffuse, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's a win for Samurai Esports, and that's a ninja diffuse. Oh man. Little did Team Mahi know that the diffuser was getting stuck, and here we are. We can see a celebration movement from Samurai Esports inside. Well played, man. Well played, Blackhawk. This man exactly knows what to do at what time, and Blackhawk, he's the reason why Samurai Esports have easily clutched that round out.
Yep. It is what they say. Blackhawk, as always, he's gonna be that one factor for the side of Team Samurai Esports to completely turn the tables for their opponents. That is Team Mahi, and it's gonna be Samurai Esports to be winning off this specific best of 3 against Team Mahi. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winners of this specific match, Samurai Esports, as they're gonna go ahead and finish it off in 2 maps. Team Mahi not gonna be happy with their performance, but at the same time, I'm definitely sure that they're gonna go back to the drawing board and they're gonna figure out what exactly went wrong, and they're gonna come back stronger with a far better play than what Samurai Esports showcased today. But yeah, with that said and done, GGWP, Samurai Esports. Look at the scoreboard as well, right? Harsh, man, the guy with 20 frags. He really stood out for Samurai Esports, by the way, not gonna lie. The way he went ahead and grabbed himself all of these multi-kills every single round, it was truly something to witness. And I guess the entirety of Team Mahi, they themselves did put up a performance, but I guess Right 2 has really pulled the weight here. 22 frags, not bad. He's the top fragger in the server.
I think Right to Ace, man, he was a strong pillar to his team, and he is, I think, the ideal as well. Now that Amaterasu was not there, well, I think it pretty much explains that the absence of Amaterasu not playing the duelist could make a lot of difference. And I think, that was not really a day for Team Mahi, and they don't really look strong right now. Although they did win their match against Samurai Esports 2 days ago, but I think it's not time for them. And I think this is the end for Team Mahi in Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, and they will be walking away with 50,000 rupees in their hands right now. And it's going to be Samurai Esports versus Global Esports in the grand finale over there today at 5 p.m. So make sure you guys are subscribing to the YouTube channel and following us on our Instagram. That is Yuvin Esports on Instagram, so that you guys don't miss all the highlights and all the action, the surprises that we've been keeping await for the grand finale. And I guess, Nitesh, are you excited? I think there's only one thing about post-match analysis I would like to say. Nice try, Team Mahi. I could see what can I say? I could see the sickness in the players of Team Mahi. It is not their day, and they definitely knew that they can't do anything about it. I cannot see the expressions from Antidote, or either from the Hellfighter, or either from Vibor. Everybody pretty much saw it coming through. In Samurai Esports, I could see the fire in their eyes, and I think they pretty much put up quite a show, and it's their first time defeating Team Mahi. They lost to Team Mahi. Now they come back, they fall back, they went to the drawing board, they knew what mistake they have done, and right now they absolutely defeated Team Mahi, and right now they are your champions for this particular BO3, and they will be moving forward to the grand finale.
That's right. And Team Mahi, they're going to be walking away with 50,000 Indian rupees out of this match. It's the prize that you get for 3rd place. If whoever's going to be winning off in the grand finals today at 5 p.m. Global Esports versus Samurai Esports, the winner is going to be walking away with 1,20,000 rupees, and I guess the 2nd place winner is going to be walking away with 80,000 Indian rupees as well. So that is how exactly the breakdown is. We're definitely going to be talking about the breakdown of the grand finals before it starts as well. So don't forget to tune in at 5 p.m. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon as well to never miss that update. But yeah, it definitely was an intense BO3, and it definitely got heated up as well. I guess Samurai Esports, they had a really good day. They were prepared. They had done their homework against Team Mahi. Team Mahi, on the other hand, there were some issues when we started off with the game. Amaterasu had some internet issue, and then Marzel had to chime in. But at the same time, Amaterasu got his internet back. So Marzel, he went back to the coach slot, and Amaterasu joined back into the server as well. But again, at the same time, you could see the you could see how exactly the players are feeling as well, right? They definitely are not feeling well, and maybe it's the current situation that is going on at the Mahi side of things as well. Because I did hear that most of their players they're definitely not feeling well. They're sick. Most of them they have some cold, some fever, and whatnot. So yeah, please take care of your health, guys. Tournament matches, everything can happen, but at the same time, taking care of your health is very, very important. Don't listen to the chat. Don't listen to the haters. They're gonna say what they want to say, but at the same time, we know your potential. So please take care of yourself and stay safe. And at the same time, I want you guys to do the same as well. Take care of your family, take care of yourself, stay safe, and just keep on supporting and loving. Times are tough, and everyone, you never know what one is going through. So please don't hate on anyone. Don't spread any hate and be toxic in the chat as well. Spread love and yeah, support each and everyone out there as well. With that said and done, I guess we're pretty much done with this specific match as well. We're going to be back at 5 p.m. today with the grand finals of the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3, brought to you by On Premium Innovair and RW Promotions. It's going to be Global Esports versus Samurai Esports. We're going to be facing off against each other in a best of 5 format, by the way. It's going to be best of 5. So 5 maps are going to be played, and whoever's going to be walking away with 3 is going to be your champion of the Yuvin Community Cup Season 3 as well. Subscribe to Yuvin Esports YouTube channel, as I said already, and check out our sponsors On Premium Innovair and RD Promotions for making this tournament possible. Check us casters out, by the way. It's at the rate Official Assassin 47 for me, and it's at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW for Elika. Check us out and give us a follow if you love what we do. With that said and done, thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys at 5 p.m. today in the grand finals. Take care.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. The girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
30 seconds.